focus on my brake lights.
Ain't turning back, now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word from it, put a couple bands on it, and I don't plan on letting people turn me, no. You can say what you want, I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go pop that thing like I'm feeling green, right? Talking to my past life, focus on my brake lights. Cruising to my future now.
Breaking the Silence is on your screen. We have invaded your screen, your device for this next hour. Before we get into anything, my name is Nori.
I'm Angeli.
I'm ShyTia.
And you're tuned into Breaking the Silence. Yes, 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 for this next hour. Because this is what we do here on the show. We talk about anything and everything. Things that people are afraid to talk about. Subjects that people won't touch base on. But guess what? Here on Breaking the Silence, we do it.
Exactly.
We do it. But before we get into the topics, I have a question for you ladies.
Okay.
You ready for the question? What is the most random thing that is stuck in your head right now? Go.
I'm just a baby.
Angeli.
That word, random.
Random? Oh my gosh, they're so random. Oh my goodness.
How about you?
Well, so there's this video that I just can't stop watching. So it's this little kid and this teacher, he's doing kind of like a child, he's doing kind of like a child video or whatever, and the kid randomly does like a cartwheel and
kicks the teacher in the
face.
Ooh.
And it was just crazy. But the craziest things was the comments. I kid you not, I spent almost 20-30 minutes reading the comments, laughing my head off, and I just can't forget about that.
Yeah, we believe that.
Yes.
It was so funny. They can attest to it. Tia can attest to it. But anyways, let us go into our first topic that we're going to be talking about. It's called We Need Help, but Keep Scrolling.
Uh-oh.
Just like what happened to me in that video. That's how I came across that video. But we're going to be diving into that a little bit later on. And we are also going to be talking about stuck before you start. Ooh, Gen Zs. And the entry-level crisis. Gen Zs, y'all definitely want to stick around for this because I know this is something we know. This is something that y'all are struggling with. All right, so tell all the other Gen Zs around you to tune into Breaking the Silence because it is going to be good. And of course, we can never forget about our fun segments.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? So our first fun segment is Who's Most Likely to? Who's most likely?
Who is the target going to be today?
Nori.
I think Angeli's going
There
to be
always
Nori.
seems to be one, you know?
I've
I've
out
already
of
been the
bunch.
target. Tia's already been the target.
I've been a
Multiple
target one
times.
She's
time
always
too.
the target.
Yeah, but ShyTia is like almost.
Yeah.
So we're going to have that. I
It's
love it.
because
I love playing it.
I'm such a wonderful person that they have no other choice but to talk.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
And we're also going to have our host segment, ShyTia's If You Like That, Try
Recommend.
This.
Yes. And we're not going to spoil it, so you have to watch to see what I am talking about today.
Yes, it's going to be very, very good, all right? But this is the time where we give y'all permission to get up and get your coffee, get your snacks, maybe your laundry if you're home, you know, get whatever it is you need and come right back to your screen, right?
And no scrolling.
No.
Don't take this break.
No, don't scroll at all. Just get your snacks and come right back. We're gonna go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Feeling the energy? You're tuned into the right place. Breaking the Silence is keeping it real, right here, right now. More empowering conversations. And the voices you need to hear are coming up next. Stay with Angeli, Francisca, Nori, and ShyTia. The conversation is just getting started.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures. To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
Too busy to sit down with your favorite network? Not home to catch what's on TV? Welcome to the ULFN app. There's nowhere else to find action, drama, news, and motivation that lifts you up like our inspirational programs. No matter where you are, there's no better way to tune in and stay up to date with the latest episode when it airs. Our live broadcast enables you to watch us anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Never get left out again. If you're a fan of any of our programs, download the ULFN app now and watch what you love. Available both on the Apple App Store and Google Play.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because I felt like a failure. And then I realized, like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
Justification that comes with any addiction.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
But as you mature, you have to be with someone who matures with you.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
We need help. We know we need help, but yet we keep strolling. This is what we're talking about here on Breaking the Silence. Brain rot. So brain rot is that type of content that doesn't make any sense, but yet we're stuck on it. We're glued on it, laughing, enjoying it, just watching it. It was supposed to be a quick 5-minute scroll, but now an hour, 2 hours has passed by and we're still scrolling. We're still scrolling. We're still laughing. It's kind of low-key addictive, ladies. I think you guys could definitely agree. I am going to throw ShyTia under the bus.
Hold on.
Yes, because
Heat is about to come on, all right?
I was never a scroller till she came along.
No, that is
Okay.
not
The influencer and the influenced, okay? So, all right.
I showed her one video, and that was the end of it. I sent her one video, and she sent back 12. So that just shows really
the power of influence.
Exactly.
That it's all her fault.
And you know, it's so funny because I remember a time we had a road trip together. I took a nap. She was watching a video. I took a nap. I woke up 2 hours later,
still watching.
And she's still watching it, just laughing. So it's not me. It's her.
We really need help. We need help, y'all. Okay.
It was hilarious. I kid you not. But this is what we see nowadays. You know, something that's just supposed to be, you know, a quick distraction is actually something that's becoming an activity. People are actually setting aside time to scroll, to just scroll without stopping, just looking at all of these videos, which humors them, which makes them laugh, which uplifts them, does so many things. But at the end of the day, you know, it's not edifying, it's not adding, it's not lifting up, it's not doing any of these things, you know, and that's dangerous. We have to watch out for that.
Yeah, especially because, you know, the algorithm, right? It learns you, it knows you. So they see which ones you like, which ones you don't. And it even asks you, like, are you interested in this? Are you not interested in that? We'll show more of this, show more of that. So it's like, as the algorithm starts to know you, it will only play the things that you actually like. So it's like, you don't see time passing because the next video is something that you like. What you're watching is something that you like. And then also people say, like, oh, it's my love language. Like Nori, it's her love language because every video she watches reminds her of me. So she sends me 10,000.
But you know, no, but seriously though, like she's talking about the algorithm, but it ends up syncing as well, because there's times I would send something to her,
and I would have sent it to her, but she didn't open it yet.
Didn't open it, but it appeared to me, and I found it funny, and I sent. She's like, I sent it to you, so
yeah, it definitely happens, and it's like, you know, because it's brainless, right? A lot of times when we're stressed, a lot of times when we have a lot going on, it's like I just don't want to think right now. Like, I just want to do something where I don't have to think. And scrolling, you don't really have to think. You're just laughing, you're enjoying your time. And then, bam, 10 hours later, you get that screen time notification and you're like, whoa, I can't believe I really took that much time scrolling all of this time. Why? Because it's just something so natural nowadays. It becomes a habit.
Yeah, and it becomes an escape because like sometimes we don't have time, but then we don't want to do the task, or maybe we're overwhelmed, or maybe we're stressed. But the bad part about this as well is we don't have that, we're not able to have a very long attention span. Because if you've seen it these days, the reels are like becoming shorter and shorter and shorter, from 20 seconds to 10 seconds to even like 3 seconds, because you see how, okay, it's too long. When is it gonna be? Okay, let me scroll. So our attention span is becoming shorter and shorter and shorter, which is bad, because if we're not on our phones, if we're not on our devices, then like we don't pay attention. We're not able to pay attention. We're able to just like, I'm not listening to you right now. I'm not paying attention to you right now because there's no device. I'm not scrolling right now. So we have to really be honest. Like, yes, it feels good at the moment, but then we, after scrolling for like 10 hours, which ShyTia said, you feel drained, right? Like, I was so unproductive of my time. I could be sleeping and resting, but I was resting on this doom scrolling. So what are we even doing? Yes, it feels good, but not everything that feels good is good.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's something we definitely have to be mindful of. You're talking about the attention span, and that is so true, because if we don't look out for that, it's going to affect us on our day-to-day life, our daily task as well, because we're going to find ourselves, being like, oh my gosh, this is taking so long. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm dreading this. Oh, you know what? Let me stop and get up and get a coffee. Oh, you know what? Let me go and
or this is too long. They're talking too much.
Exactly.
Like you start zoning out in your head.
Exactly. And it starts to affect you in ways that you don't even realize, even in your performance and stuff like that. So listen. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. We both know what we're talking about. We need that help, okay? And we're not going to continue scrolling. We're going to get the help that we need. We're going to have that discipline. We're going to implement that discipline and put the phone down. So listen, if the shoe fits, wear it. This subject definitely related to you, so let's do something that's going to be more productive, especially when it comes to our day-to-day life. All right, so I hope this was able to help some of you, if not all, but we're gonna go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hear from strong women who are crushing their goals, overcoming challenges, and living their best lives. You won't want to miss a single empowering minute. Stay tuned and join the movement.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketch is me? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes. Look at that. You turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you got to get it trending.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Let's go.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're back? Yes, we are back. And we're going to be playing, bam, who's most likely to? So there's going to be a series of questions, right, ladies?
Yeah.
And we have to guess who's most likely to do what.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Are y'all ready? We want you guys to play along, all right? So let us get started with the first one. Let's see who's most likely. All right, who's most likely to bake a dessert last minute because the first one wasn't perfect? Ready? 1, 2, 3. ShyTia.
Because of that last okay. I did not think about that, but I thought about it other times is Nori.
Definitely.
But she did this.
Last Thanksgiving, y'all. Horrible. Don't ever do that. Horrible experience. I was like, oh my God, it's not. I made flan and I had to put it in like an ice bath because you're not supposed to freeze it. It came out good though, so yeah.
Yeah, definitely ShyTia.
This is the perfectionist in her.
All right. Next question, Tia, can you read the next one?
Yes. Okay. Who's most likely to break into a song during a serious moment?
Oh, okay.
We don't even need to
This is like a no-brainer.
Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Nori. Yeah.
She does it
If
all the
you
time
know,
on the
you
show.
know.
Don't comfort me, but it can be any time, any moment, and you will catch me doing that. We could be having a serious conversation, and I would turn the conversation
She'd be like,
into
oh, your
a song.
dad died? Her dad died.
For real though.
That's a little too much.
For real.
Not that. It's not that.
You're like, hold off. All right.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Angeli, next question.
All right. Who's most likely to set a timer for productivity but end up scrolling on Instagram? Okay.
We're ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Angeli.
Hey, I do the productivity, but I don't know about the scrolling.
I remember her saying that she has the screen time, like the app, and then she'll put dismiss, snooze.
Yeah.
And she'll be still scrolling.
But I did not choose myself, so I'm in denial. I'm in denial, okay? I'm in denial
We
right
admit
now.
our flaws.
I'm in denial, okay? I'm in the denial stage.
All
right.
Next one. Let's see. Okay. Who's most likely to get lost in nature and call it the best day ever?
Oh, this is...
Ready? 1,
Yes.
2, 3.
Angeli, yes. Yes, I will make that into the best experience ever. And I would be friends with all of the creatures over there.
That's
so,
horrible.
Yes.
Horrible.
Send me to the woods. All right.
All right. We will send you.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Tia.
So, who's most likely to accidentally reply all to an email meant for one person? Based off of a recent story.
Okay, all right.
3, 2, 1. Nori.
I put ShyTia because she received a lot of emails.
I was debating between me and Tia.
Yeah, one of them.
Oh, goodness.
But I remember that story, so I stuck with that one.
Reply all.
I was traumatized. I was really, really traumatized.
Now you double check and triple check.
Oh,
and
yes. 100%. Whew. Okay, come on, let's go. Next
really
one.
Bad.
All right, Angeli.
Who's most likely to refuse to go to bed until their skincare routine is complete? This one's easy.
Listen, y'all know it's not me.
Please don't pick If anybody would pick ShyTia in this round, I don't know. All right.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Nori. Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Go to sleep. We cannot go to sleep without taking care of our face. Okay.
All right. I think you're the target for this one. It's between you and her.
No, you.
Oh, me too? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Okay. All right, fine.
A little bit of all of us.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one. Okay. Who's most likely to turn a 5-minute break into a 20-minute escape? Let's see. Who's most likely?
Okay.
Okay. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't have to think hard?
Yeah. No.
That's horrible.
Why?
3,
2, 1.
If I see my name on their tablet.
I put ourselves. It's true. Hey, we take accountability. We know ourselves. Yes.
We all need a break.
We need a break. We do. We need a break.
Yes, we all need a break sometimes.
Yes,
So it's okay.
We're like, yeah, that's probably.
I said to myself, if my name is on their tablet, they gonna get it. Oh
we chose ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
We
good.
did.
That's good.
Okay.
All right. Do we have any more? Yes, we do. Tia, go ahead, girl.
Who's most likely to forget their water bottle everywhere they go?
I don't know. I'm struggling with this one. She's got it.
Who's most likely to forget their? Oh, okay. All right. Relax. Calm down. You'll be fine. All right. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Angeli.
ShyTia. Because she forgets everything.
Yeah.
I would not forget my water bottle.
No. Whenever she has a water bottle
won't
or
bring my
her
water
coffee mug thingy, whatever it is that you want to call it, she has it everywhere. When I tell you everywhere, it's everywhere. If you know, you know. I'm not going to throw her under the bus today. But Tia,
she will forget it. She would not even remember.
She will call you.
She would like, where?
She'll call you and be like, I think I forgot. Girl.
Yeah.
Well, at least I think I'm like Angeli and I'm in denial.
Now this one, she's in denial a little bit. Okay.
All right. Do we have any more?
I think that was...
Okay, we have one more.
Okay.
Who's most likely to turn a simple errand into a full adventure?
I have a story to explain why I chose this person.
Oh, you want to share the story now? Okay, let us show first. 1, 2,
Hold on. Oh,
Nori.
Yeah. Who you pick?
I put myself.
You put yourself?
Yeah.
Because she's always like, I don't get to go out. So when she goes out, she's taking full advantage of
like,
it.
I will go.
Definitely. Oh my gosh. I remember one time I went to go run errands. Really, really quick. I went to run errands. I think I was on the phone with you, right, Tia? I was on the phone with you and stuff. And
you got a flat tire.
Oh my
How did I know it was that one?
Tia. And I was like, I know you lying, girl. I just got a flat. What am I
And then she
gonna
was
do?
in the store. She's like, well, now I gotta wait 2 hours for them to come. And she was just at the dealership, and then she went to take an Uber to get coffee and all of that stuff.
And the whole time we were just there on the phone. Oh my
so I was her
goodness.
adventure buddy by default.
Yeah, she
on the
sure
phone.
was that day.
That was good.
It just
At least you
threw
were
off
not
all
alone.
of my plans, but it's okay. It turned into an adventure.
It was an adventure. There you go.
Yeah.
Why you picked yourself?
I don't know, because I feel like I would just be like, oh, this is too like simple, you know? So I would just be like running around the aisle and looking at stuff that I would like, you know, not even that's the task. But of course, if it's a task at hand, then I would be actually to be on time. But if not, I could just be free, you know, and actually do it.
I have too much work to do. Listen, I'm
for me, I
always
could just be like,
I need to get this done. I need to go here. I need to go there. Plus, if you know my husband, you know he does not like to wait. So
I go by myself.
If he's with me, then I'm definitely not taking forever.
Yeah.
And if he's not with me and he needs the car, so I'm definitely
Forget
not
about
taking
it.
forever. I'll be getting calls. When are you coming back? Are you not here yet?
How far are you?
I need to go. Let's go. I need the car. So definitely not me.
We do get the chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have a day like that. Maybe I'll call you.
have a day like
I'll
that.
call you and we'll get lost in the woods with Angeli.
No, you would not catch me no woods, girl.
Yeah,
Let's be in the
I would
woods.
get
That
lost
was
in the
that-
woods.
Yeah.
You know, when I was younger, I used to experiment in the woods. Like we would go, we had this woods behind our neighborhood, and we found like a log bridge and all of that stuff.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
it
No
was
ma'am,
nice.
no
It was
ham, no
Yeah,
pickle. You
that would be
never
good.
catch me.
Yeah, I had fun. It was a summer, and we would go a
You
little
had fun.
further every day, a little further every day, and it was fun. We found like a
it's
little
fun.
waterfall and everything.
Yeah.
See? So now you got
It
to
is
learn
fun.
a little bit more about us, okay? On who's most likely to. But it was fun. I hope you guys got some correct ones too, but we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Breaking the silence. Sometimes all it takes is a conversation. We're talking career hacks. relationship advice, and the tools to build an amazing life. Keep it here.
What am I doing with my life? I was supposed to already be in my apartment and own my luxury car.
You may feel like you haven't accomplished much lately, but every small win deserves to be celebrated, no matter how small. Making it to work on time. Getting out of bed. Washing the dishes. These aren't just tasks. They're victories. Progress is happening one step at a time. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Don't overlook the little things. They're proof you haven't given up. Today, we're celebrating you and your small wins. We see you. Keep going.
It's hard to always know what's going on with your kids. The Talk They Hear You mobile app and Screen for Success tool can help. The mobile app shows you how to turn everyday situations into opportunities to talk with your kids about alcohol and other drugs. Screen for Success helps you find out if your child needs more support by asking about their health, wellness, and well-being. Keep your kids safe and healthy. Download the free Talk They Hear You mobile app and start using Screen for Success today.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
Understand that things happen, life happens, mistakes happen.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
For when you're mentally exhausted, it's a completely different thing.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
Today we're diving into the Gen Z and the entry-level crisis. So those of you who are Gen Zs out there and you're tuned in, let the others know to tune in right now. Because I know that there's many of you that feel stuck before you even get started. Ladies, this is something that is happening a lot, and it's frightening them because they are facing situations where they feel that they're at a loss. Why? Because, they go to school, they get their degree, and now what? Every place that they go to, they have to have certain types of requirements, or even when it comes to like AI, now that's kind of like a requirement as well. You have to know how to work with AI, for certain fields and stuff like that, because if not, you're not going to be qualified.
Yeah, because, with AI, a lot of things that someone needed to know how to do, now they don't know how to they don't need to know how to do it because AI knows how to do it already. Exactly. So it's like coding, certain things like website building. I remember when I was in college, to build a website was, was good if you made your own website. Now you can just go online and it will just make the website for you. You just put whatever you want and it will do it itself. So it's like a lot of these things that were basic stuff that they needed to know in the past. Now you just put it in the ChatGPT or do this or do that, and it does it automatically for you. So nowadays, the Gen Zs, they're scared because all over social media, all over the news is saying like how AI is taking over and all of these things. So it's like now instead of them choosing things that they were passionate about, a lot of them, they went to college for a certain area. And it's like now they can't go into that area because it's like no one is hiring for a basic level. Yeah. So now they have to go to something that they can get a job, have that stability, get that experience, even though it's not in their field, they can get that experience and then later apply for like a management position or things like that. But a lot of them are not getting hired in the field that they want right away because of the AI, the rise of AI and a lot of things that basic knowledge is not needed anymore.
Yeah, and you spoke about experience, which is really, they're heavy on that now, because if Gen Zs are like thinking about it like this, like how do I even compete to AI? Like a computer generated, program, right? Like, how do I even compete to that? There, of course, AI is much faster. AI is much like, if whatever skill I have, AI is probably 10 times that. However, experience, if they don't provide this experience, if companies won't provide experience and training, how would they expect really for the other person to hone their skills, right? So you are asking the person who just graduated to have experience, to have training when you don't even offer that. So you have to, as Nori was saying, some requires already like AI for you to be able to utilize it on your resume. And if you don't, then you're not cut for the job, right? So now, as you've mentioned, you have to get training in other fields, which is something that you're not probably wanting to, that's not your career path. Or even now hands-on jobs, which like, for example, like plumbing or like handyman jobs, right? Those ones gets a lot of like, you get like that skill set and you get the experience, you get the training. However, now with computers, everything with AI and all of that, they get a little bit more like on a higher level. And if you don't have that quality or qualifications, then you don't get hired. And that's why sometimes they have like all these side hustles, those side jobs, and some they don't even want to go to university anymore because if I get this I spend 4 years or even sometimes more, but then I won't even get an entry-level job. Sometimes I would even go to like a job which doesn't even require a bachelor's degree. So might as well work that, you know, get the training, the experience I need, and I could go on to my career path, right? So there's a lot of that crisis nowadays.
And you know what's interesting as well? Gen Zs, they are tech savvy. They're good with technology. They're good with devices and doing a whole bunch of stuff. But interesting enough, you see now a lot of Gen Zs that are finding like jobs and careers and stuff that it has actually to do with other people as well. Normally, Gen Zs are kind of like, no, I'm a loner. I can do this by myself. I can do this on my own. But surprisingly enough, they're getting into fields and jobs where they actually have to interact with other people. Why? Because of this difficulty, this crisis that they are encountering when it comes to getting entry-level jobs and stuff like that. That's making it so hard for them, you know?
Because, you know, like, the thing about AI, if you know me, you know how I feel about it. I'm not going to go into deep. But the thing about it is there's no, like, compassion, no emotion in it. So you have, like, AIs nowadays who, let's say, write songs, right? When you listen to the song, it's produced well, it sounds good, but there's no life in it, you know? Like, there's no emotion behind it. Like, you don't feel like, wow, this is really a heartbreak song and I'm just gonna cry. Because, you know, when someone wrote it, they was going through a heartbreak and they just had all of those emotions and all of that. Or even like a flyer or things like that. There's no human aspect with AI. No matter how much we try to program it, there will never be that emotion behind it. There will never be that human aspect. So that's what we add to it, you know? And so as the Gen Zs are learning, like, I can't compete with a computer. Like, nobody is smarter than a computer, right? So we can't compete with it. But I have this emotion aspect. I have this human point of view that I can compete with it. Because there's certain things that a computer can't decide without that human emotions behind it, right? So that's where they will come in. So when they have this community, it's like now the boss is seeing like they work well with others. They have this emotion behind it that I won't get from this computer. So that's why I will hire them.
Yeah, like for example, like there will be scenarios, like for example, like self-driving cars, right? There will be scenarios, okay, when do you stop? When a pedestrian is crossing? Or what if an object, how would they be able to like recognize if that's an object or if that's an elderly crossing? But in a human aspect, so that is why soft skills are important. Your humanity is there, you know, hey, it's not an object, but how are you going to be able to detect that? So putting that into perspective, bringing that onto the table that, hey, yes, maybe AI is faster than me, but I can utilize AI, plus I have these soft skills. I have my humanity still that I could contribute to the company, and that makes you stand out because you're not only saying that I'm well versed in AI and I have these skills, but what else? What makes you human? What makes you different? And I think that is something that you can really invest in, and you can still be able to find all of these entry-level jobs. Although it's difficult, but you're doing something so that you can enhance your skills.
Yeah. And you know, Gen Zs are not just worried about AI taking their jobs, but more so the chance of getting to start, because that's the problem that we're seeing nowadays. It's hard for them to start. It's hard for them to get the foot in the door because of all of these things. So that's why we are definitely shedding light on this topic. I hope this helped you guys spread the word as well. But we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Laugh, learn, and love with Breaking the Silence. We'll be right back.
Is that time yet?
It's time.
Come start time for dinner.
Oh, turn back those.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
The challenges our planet's animals are facing sometimes feel a bit heavy.
The animals haven't eaten in a day, 2 days, they haven't drank anything, they're cold, they're dehydrated.
But remember, there's good happening right now. At home.
All right, we were able to get into your unit and we have all 4 of your cats. So,
okay. And around the world for any animal, any disaster. Search ifa.org/disaster ready.
Okay, so have you ever spent more time looking for something to watch than actually watching the show? I know, especially with today, the shows just aren't the same. Sometimes you might find a show on Netflix. It looks good. You're like, yes, I definitely want to watch this. Let me watch it. You start it, and then you have to turn it off. You realize that is not appropriate for you. It's not appropriate for your family. Even though it says family friendly, it's just not something that you would like to share with your family. So today we're going to be going back in the days to some shows that we used to watch, ladies, or at least I used to watch, that had some good values that, you know, you can still watch it today. You can still learn from it. You can still get something out of it. And you don't have to worry about, okay, if my child is watching the show, you know, I don't want them to see something that they're not supposed to see. I don't want them to get the wrong message from it. It's something that you already know. And for me, I think it's worth a re-watching.
Oh, yeah.
So the first ones we're going to talk about is family sitcoms.
Okay.
Right? So we have some of my favorite sitcoms, which is Full House, Family Matters, Sister, Roseanne, and of course, The Cosby Show, right?
So if you would pick one, which one would you recommend?
Oh my gosh, it's hard.
I say The Cosby
One or
Show.
two.
Really? Yes, I really, really love The Cosby Show. I feel like it just was, first of all, a good family, right? But they weren't perfect. So it's like they had their issues, they had their problems with their children, and you kind of could see all ages, all aspects of life. So you see a child, you see a teenage, you see the adulthood, you see all of their children going down the right steps. You see both father and mother working, so it's just you had that kind of
the full
good
package.
that good environment in the house. You didn't see like a lot of fighting and arguments and things like that. And the family, they stood for each other, you know, they had each other's back. And especially nowadays, you see a lot of like dysfunctional families, right? You see a lot of families who they don't have each other's back. They're not there for each other. And with all of them, you see the same. Like you see them there for each other. You see them having that, you know, relationship with their family, and you also saw them have those real life talks, right? Because we have issues growing up, teenagers, families, they have issues, but at the end of the day, they always worked through their issues and they always came together as a family. And I think that's something, especially we had a show recently that talked about the disappearance of families.
Yes.
So it's something that we don't see in a lot of shows nowadays, and I think that we need to remember, like, family is important and they should have each other's back.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. I mean, well, shoot. She just laid it all out.
Which one would you choose? I would like to hear your...
after what she just disclosed, I'm going to go with the Cosby Show.
Are you going to go against that?
No, but it's true, though, because if you stop and think, like, out of all of these right here, the Cosby Show was kind of like the complete family.
Exactly.
Because with Full House, he was missing, yes, he was single parent.
Family Matters, they had the complete family as well.
Sister, it was
like step,
And
Roseanne, they had the same thing. But I feel like Roseanne was more like an average family, you know, and like the Cosby was like something that you kind of
relate to.
Yes.
You know, so I think that. So we also have
How about our Gen Zs? What can you recommend for them?
So for Gen Zs, I would have to actually say maybe Family Matters or Sister, only because those focus more on the teenage aspects rather than the adults. And it's like you kind of see the teenagers come to age and they grow up, and that's around their age frame. Right? And we actually have our coming to age recommendations coming up right now. So we have Boy Meets World, Saved by the Bell, Clarissa Explains It All, Dawson's Creek, and One Tree Hill.
Angeli, which one you used to watch, girl?
None. I'm not from here.
Yes.
So tell me, which one should I watch?
Okay, so for me, if you want something more light, and I would say Boy Meets World, that was like lighthearted, but it also graduated as they grew older for them to have more problems, more relatability. And if you want just straight up drama, then you gotta go for One Tree Hill. Because there was like drama, there was like a lot. But actually it did come out for you to see them go through their problems as well. And their friend group was a positive friend group. In the beginning it was a little crazy, but they actually grew together, and you saw them all have their different areas of life, and you see them have something actually to look forward to, them being successful, them having a career. And again, you didn't see people like really crash out, because a lot of times in the shows that we watch today that is out, you see all of these people kind of going down the wrong path, having like, you know, crash outs, not really being successful. But in these shows, you kind of saw them grow up to have that career, to know that like, okay, maybe in my teenage years, I didn't make the best decisions, but that doesn't define me. And a lot of people, especially Gen Zs today, you know, they're not making the best decisions, and they're splattered all over social media and things like that. But again, that does not have to define who you are. That does not have to define like your future story. You can have success. You can have that career that you want. And these shows will kind of show us like, you're going to go through everyday life problems. And they do pick up some life problems. Like you have some where it's like a friend maybe has an addiction or like abuse, and you know, what do you do in those situations? And it kind of allows you to see from a different point of view. Like if I'm going through this, or if a friend of mine is going through this, how can I help them? And you see like the stories on how they were able to help. And some of them are, again, lighthearted. Like we start off there with lighthearted, and as it goes down the line, it definitely gets more and more dramatic as you go. So depending on which level you want, you have some funny, some easygoing ones, and you have the real stuff going on.
And I think it's important because like the shows nowadays, they normalize, you know, these problems. So going back to these old shows from before, they don't normalize it. They talk about it, but it's not something that's normal. Talk about it, it's a problem, but you know, you have to solve it, you know?
And you don't see them like like endorsing it, like, hey, yeah, let's all do this.
Right,
but they
exactly.
kind of show like, this is not something we should be doing.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's what we have. And then of course we have our last one, which is drama with a heart. And so we have ER, Cold Case, and Blue Bloods. So I love these
more
shows.
of my lane.
And these are definitely drama. One thing I will always love about Blue Bloods is it's like a family-oriented show.
It is.
It is very, very clean. The whole series, like I think it's like maybe like 10 seasons. It's like everything. They always have like a family dinner. They're always together. The family stays united. Again, family. They stay united. And they all have a career in law enforcement. So you kind of see like their everyday life. Of course, there's drama, but it has the heart. We have ER, which is about like emergency
Medical.
room, the drama, everything. And Cold Case has a special place in my heart. Only because it's like about cases that wasn't solved. And you kind of see the stories and like the things from the past and how they were able to solve it. And kind of lets you know, like, regardless, someone won't forget about you. You know? And that's what I really liked about that show, because they thought of people. They solved situations that people maybe would have thought no one else would have cared about.
As well.
And exactly. And they wasn't forgotten. So these shows are like, if you want that drama, but it's going to pull your heartstrings, and you may cry a little bit.
Maybe not a little, but a lot.
Exactly. But it's definitely something that you watch, because, again, these are clean and pure shows. And nowadays, we don't really have those shows for you to watch. So if you love these kind of things, if you love all of these shows, that you enjoyed it, or maybe you say, hey, I want to watch this, let me give it a try. That's why we have this segment, but we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
I will always love you.
The first sound a baby makes is a cry. Their first words to the world. As they grow, parents long to hear mommy or daddy, words that bring joy.
Who's that guy?
I love mom. I love mom.
Yeah? What? Hi, Dada. Hi, Scarlett.
But as children grow older, words become more than sounds. They shape who they are. In school, at home, with friends.
I'm being serious.
Words become lessons.
But I'm only saying for like
Some
an
build
hour.
us up.
Okay.
Others tear us down. Before you know it, the words you speak about yourself are no longer positive. You're not good enough. It's always been this way. Why me? You begin to curse your own life without even realizing it. Doctor comes in with bad news.
The breast biopsy revealed that you have an invasive form of breast cancer.
And suddenly you claim it. I'm sick. It's my burden to carry. It runs in my family. Without knowing it, your words just made that sickness part of who you are. But it doesn't have to be that way. The Bible says that death and life are in the power of the tongue. Your words carry power.
How can I have breast cancer?
The power to curse or to heal. To hold on to problems.
You aren't me. What if this is the moment I lose control?
Or to let them go. So say instead, I will overcome. By his stripes I am healed. This is not my destiny. Stop claiming defeat. Start declaring victory. because the Word of God says you are an overcomer.
This one was really
Hey, we're back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We said no doom scrolling.
Listen.
Sorry, y'all.
Should I watch this movie?
You see, they're still on it. But hey, they
one.
got recommendations for all
Okay,
of you.
listen. Tia's telling me which movie I should watch next. And I'm sure, tell the truth, during the commercial break, you were already on Netflix, on Prime, on Hulu.
Trying to find where to watch these shows.
There you go. So listen, Tia gave us a whole lot of suggestions. So make sure that you pick a really good one and enjoy it till the end. It was really, really good.
Yeah, and I think that's also the good thing about it is because you can watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you can binge watch.
Yeah.
You know? Like you don't have to worry about watching it next week or missing an episode way back when, you know, if you didn't watch it,
you can take it on the go.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're like Tia, you would just hear it as you're going and doing what you're doing.
Until something catches your attention, you're like, wait, let me repeat
it. Yeah, and you can rewind. You can rewind and stop
You
and
can
watch.
pause it.
Exactly.
No commercials.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about the no commercials part. I mean, she wouldn't have any commercials.
Yeah.
Knowing Tia, she wouldn't. But listen, it was a great, great show. You have many things that you can look up to watch, not only by yourself, but with your family as well. But we definitely can't forget about the Gen Zs as well.
Yeah.
Those of you who are facing this crisis, listen, there's so many different things that you can be able to do. And again, Tia, right before the show, I think you were talking about a trade, right? Picking up a trade. That's something that a lot of people are doing now in order for them, you know, not
and
to
it's
stay
something
stagnant.
that I was actually telling like my little brothers because especially for men, it's harder for them to get in certain fields. So I told them to look for things like mechanic, like HVAC systems, you know, all of those things that has to do with your hands. Why? Because first of all, you're spending less time in school. Some trades take 6 months to train, up to 2 years maximum. And also you're your own boss. And nowadays, because everybody wanted to go into like the office career field. So it's like there's a lot of people who don't know how to do plumbing, who don't know how to fix HVACs. So it's like you can set your own price, mechanic.
Look at
like
that.
you set your own price and you actually end up maybe making more money than if you actually have a normal career than other people.
Yeah.
There you go.
And your own hours.
Yeah, that's it.
Isn't that sweet? That is more than sweet. But hey, listen, it's coming up to that time where we gotta wrap it up, but not before we show you this QR code that's already on your screen. Breaking the Silence _talk show. You want to scan that QR code. It's going to take you to our page, and there you can drop your comments, suggestions, ideas, topics, games that y'all would love for us to do here on Breaking the Silence, and maybe they want to be a viewer joiner.
Yes.
If they want to be a viewer joiner, definitely hit us up. It would be such a pleasure to have you here on the show. But unfortunately, the time has come
Yeah.
to say bye.